Here's the hard truth. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody is going to hand you the life you dream of on a silver platter. You are the hero of this story, and it's up to you to take control of your own narrative. But let me tell you something, you're not alone in feeling stuck, frustrated, or defeated. We've all been there. We've all had those moments where the weight of failure, doubt, and comparison feels like it's suffocating us. But those moments, they're not the end, they're the beginning. Because here's the thing, every single struggle you're facing right now is shaping you. It's forging a stronger, wiser, and more resilient version of yourself. But only if you're willing to lean into it. Only if you're willing to stop running, stop hiding, and face the truth about where you are and how you got here. You see, life is not about avoiding the pain, it's about growing through it. It's about shedding the old version of yourself, just like a snake sheds its skin, and stepping into a new chapter. And that's the beauty of this journey. You are always one decision away from a completely different life. One moment of courage, one step forward, one act of faith is all it takes to change the game entirely. But you have to want it. You have to want it so badly that no setback, no rejection, no failure can stop you. You have to become obsessed with your own potential, with the life that's waiting for you on the other side of this discomfort. And let me tell you, it's worth it. The grind, the sacrifice, the discipline, it's all worth it. Because when you finally break through, when you finally see what you're truly capable of, there's no going back. So right here, right now, I want you to make a promise to yourself. Not to be perfect, not to have it all figured out, but to keep moving forward no matter. Because every small step you take is a victory. Every day you show up is a win. And every time you choose to rise instead of quit, you're proving to yourself that you're stronger than you ever thought possible. This is your time, your life, your legacy. The question is, what are you going to do with it? Hey man, lately I've been in a funk. I feel like everything is slipping. I feel like I'm not where I should be, like I'm not who I'm meant to be. I'm seeing all these other people getting ahead, and I'm here feeling like I'm running without ever really moving forward. I'm on this continuous conveyor belt, stuck in no man's land, stuck in limbo, and I'm tired. This isn't where I was meant to be or who I was supposed to be. And the deepest feeling that I have is, why? Why am I still here? But in all of that frustration and in the friction of that pain, a deep, dark part of me speaks and says, is that the best you've got, have you genuinely given it your all? Did you truly go all chips in? And to be honest, to be really honest with you, a quiet, shameful voice is whispering, no, I haven't. Our society celebrates conquerors and shames surrender. But what if I told you? Surrender can actually be a powerful, empowering thing. What if, by surrendering, we actually find acceptance? And in that acceptance, we become the conquerors that we're seeking. Now, I'm not talking about giving up, let me be clear. I'm talking about the kind of surrender that is about surrendering to the process, surrendering to the work, the art of being studious. Vedic philosophy talks about this, that when a man sets aside his pride and he abandons his ego, only then can he truly begin with earnestness the journey of self-development and spiritual growth. In other words, when you reach your lowest point, we become open to the greatest change. I'm not surprised that I am where I am. And you shouldn't be surprised you're getting the results you're getting. Because what worked for you then, it's not going to work for you now. And amongst the darkness and demons of doubt, what we need to realize is that we are social machines, built but also programmed to repeat patterns. And in the early days, these new patterns that we find or adopt, they bring us the excitement of new results. When you do something new, it gives you a new fix, a new result. But over time, these things decay, and it's your job to keep continually defining yourself to abandon. And then enlighten our old selves, the shedding of one shell into the next and the next and the next for lifetimes. The only constant in all of this is that things are impermanent. So don't hold on to what life is like a river. And the waters that are still that you're trying to hold on to are the same waters that crash and swirl around you. So change. And if you want to win, if you want to succeed, if you want to go beyond this, the choice isn't to exit, it's to engage. You need to sit down and have an honest conversation with yourself about the kind of life you want to live, the kind of human being that you want to be, the sacrifice and investment that you are going to have to make in order to get there, and above all else, what are the things that you are going to personally get fulfillment from? So stay away from social media for a time. If you need to focus on the goal, focus on the mission, focus on the vision. Don't chase things because you think it might mean that people rate you. I want you to rate, I want you to do it for you and nobody else, because that's what real success is. That's a real, not the kind that you get from your feed, but the kind that you get from the beating of your own heart, your own drum. And remember, it's okay not to know or to have it all figured out. You don't need a grand map of your reality and your future, your path. It's made by walking it. So take it one step at a time. Take it one moment at a time. Have micro goals. Sometimes in life, you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, but you just gotta keep moving forward. And I promise you, you will come to a better place. You can spend hours looking for the best phone or the best dress or the best shoes or the fanciest car, but those things, they're not going to bring you anything but a bill. So instead, if you spend those same hours investing in yourself, I can guarantee you'll get something from it. Growth, ideas, insights every day. This is what this wonderful life of yours is all about. The process of constantly becoming yourself. So, here's the bottom line. Life isn't waiting for you. It's moving forward whether you're ready or not. And every single day you spend stuck in fear, self-doubt, or hesitation is a day you're robbing yourself of becoming the person you were meant to be. You don't need permission to rewrite your story, and you don't need validation from anyone else to start. All you need is the courage to take the first step. Because here's the truth. The magic you're searching for isn't out there. It's inside you. It's in the decisions you make when no one's watching, in the discipline you build when it's just you and your goals, in the resilience you show when life tries to knock you down. That's where success is born, not in the applause or the accolades, but in the quiet moments of effort, grit, and self-belief. So stop waiting for the perfect time, the perfect plan, or the perfect conditions. Start now. Start messy. Start scared, but start. Because the life you want isn't going to build itself. And one day when you look back at the version of yourself that felt stuck and lost, you'll thank them for having the courage to keep going. Remember, this journey is yours. It won't look like anyone else's, and it's not supposed to. But if you commit to showing up every single day, to learning, growing, and becoming, you will create a life that not only feels successful, but deeply fulfilled. So rise up, take ownership, bet on yourself, and don't stop until the person you are today becomes unrecognizable to the person you're about to become. Because that's the goal, not to stay the same, but to evolve, to conquer, to thrive. Your future is waiting. Go claim it.